Hello guys, this is just a recording to explain what MOMOPays Express is all about. MOMOPays Express is an idea which was born as a result of the fact that members had the problem, some members have the problem of not being able to refer anybody. So we've had people who joined MOMOPays when they were from inception. Until date, they have not had even a single referral, and as a result, they have not earned anything. MOMOPays Express has come to change that. Every member of MOMOPays must make money on MOMOPays. So what is MOMOPays Express? MOMOPays Express is a business concept which was developed by our team, which combines the concept of crowdfunding, Jangi, and a specialized business model called the Franklin's business model, which has been combined to ensure that members will be able to make money on MOMOPays without necessarily referring. So how does it work? Members are required to buy a slot, and the price for each slot is 1,500 francs. What is a slot? A slot is MOMOPays e-product. It is a product that is sold strictly on MOMOPays, and for each slot you buy, you will be able to receive contributions of other slots as members are buying their own slots. So the system does it automatically. Members can buy maximum of 10 slots for ordinary members, and leaders can buy a maximum of 15 slots. Now, as members are buying slots, these slots are giving contributions to slots that were bought earlier. So I'm going to explain how that is going to work. Building of this slot is, the slot is designed to be arranged in a 3x4 matrix. 3x4 matrix means when you buy a slot, under your slot you have 3 slots allocated to you. You cannot have more than 3 allocated directly to a slot. So if you buy one slot, 3 slots will be allocated to you. Please refer to the document to understand what we're talking about. Look at the diagrammatic representation. Okay, so those 3 slots that are directly under you, they are the first generation. Now under those 3 slots, they also have 333 under them. Those 333 under them will form the second generation. And then those ones will also have 33 under them, that will form the third generation. And those ones will also have 333 under them, and that will form the fourth generation. So your slot, which is actually at the top, you are going to earn from all the 4 generations. It ends at the 4th generation. And under your slot, the 4 generations makes a total of 120 slots. That 120 slots are going to be contributing to each slot above. So when you buy a slot for 1,500 francs, your slot contributes to your parent slot. In other words, whichever slot you are allocated under is your parent slot. You will donate 125 francs to that slot, and then you donate it to the 4th generation going up. Just all you need to do is look at the document which has been sent. Now let me explain to you how your slot ends. When a slot is allocated under your slot, that slot donates 125 francs. And remember, you can only have 3 slots allocated directly under you. Now once you earn 125 from those 3, when those 3 are also having slots allocated to them, you will also earn from all those slots down to the 4th generation. So altogether, you're going to have 120 slots allocated to you. And once all those 120 slots have donated to your slot expires. So you will have earned the maximum which you can earn. So that is how it works. Now, how do we determine the amount that is contributed to each slot? It will depend on your number of referrals. This business model is designed to ensure that everyone makes money, and at the same time, the business needs to make sure that people working will earn more than people who are not working. So for those people who are lazy, or people who are unwilling to work, or people who are unable to figure out how to go about referring, your earnings will be limited, and you cannot earn as much as somebody who is working. How do we make that possible? If you have 0 to 5 referrals, each slot you buy, when slots are being allocated under you to form your complete, to make you earn you cannot earn more than 65 francs from each slot. So what you earn, since you have a total of 120 slots under you, you will earn 65 times 120, and that equals 7,800 francs. If you have from 5 to 20 referrals, you are going to earn 75 francs from each slot. If you have from 20 to 50, you will earn 105 francs from each slot. If you have from 50 to 100 referrals, you earn 115, and then from those who have 100 and above, you earn 125 francs. So looking at the document, you understand more how much you receive in total. For those of you who have 0 to 5 referrals, you earn a total of 7,800 francs, and for those people who have 100 and above, you earn a total of 15,000 francs. So that's how it works. Now, for each slot you buy, as your contributions are being received, we have some deductions that will be made. The system will normally deduct 1,000 francs from all earnings on each slot. So irrespective of how much you earn, if you earn a total of 7,800 francs, the system will deduct 1,000 francs as system charge. That system charge is used to keep the system running and fast. Okay. Also 1,500 francs will be deducted, not actually as a charge, but that money you need to use it to buy another slot, because you buy a slot earlier, other people are buying slots who buys after you. Remember, they must also receive. So once you have received your own completely, you have to buy again so that those people who were under will also receive. So that is also going to help to keep the system running. Now, the Franking's business model is a business model which we are going to protect the intellectual property. So in this audio, I cannot tell you the concept behind it, but just know that that business model will help to sustain this business model so it does not run down. Okay, because if you're looking at the way it goes, as the matrix is going down, the number is increasing and becoming vast. And if something is not put in place, this business will slow down when it gets to a particular level. So that business model comes into make sure that that does not happen. It keeps the business running. All right, there's also what we call the express commission. Express commission is another way you will earn. So if you have referrals, for example, you have 150 referrals. Remember, each ordinary member can buy 10 slots. So if your 150 referrals are buying 10 slots each, okay, that means 150 times 10, they will buy 1,500 slots. And you who has referred them, for each slot they buy, you will earn 100 francs commission. So 150 people buys 10 slots. That's 1,500 times 100. That's how much? 150,000 francs in commission from MOMOPays Express. And that's simply because you are working. So just look at it. People who are not working, there is no commission for you. So you strictly just be earning the 65 francs, or depending on the level you are, and that's where it will end. You just earn that. So at the end of the day, we need to encourage people working to earn more, and when they earn more, they'll be encouraged to work more. So guys, this business concept is to help every one of us. Remember, our vision is to raise at least 200 millionaires in Cameroon in 2018, and we are determined to achieve this dream. So by the grace of God, MOMOPays Express will help us to fasten the seat belt, and is going to help many people make money on MOMOPays. I would like to say congratulations to every one of you who are already on board, and congratulations to those who will join after listening to this audio. Please get yourself familiarized with MOMOPays Express, because when it is launched, it will be up to every member to explain to their referrals, because that is what is going to pull people into the system. Congratulations as you become a millionaire.